What's up, Hardcore Bully fam? We out hard on the yard. That boy Bo Jackson, that pup legend. I think that's his daughter Candy Crush over there, and that's Black Pearl. But today I wanted to talk about bloodlines, man. This Hardcore Bully is a bloodline. And we talked a few over the week or so. We've talked about a few. Razor's Edge, Gotti line. The original Gotti line is Notorious Juan, Notorious Juan Gotti, that's the original stuff. Dax came way later, and that's why I say Dax is it's the same blood, but it's Dax now, because Dax took over. But we went over a few things. Let me explain what a bloodline is anyway, what I'm talking about a bloodline is. A bloodline is a family of dogs bred together to get the best attributes out of the breed. That's a family of dogs. That's not going to get a bunch of different dogs and putting them together. So when I look at bloodlines and how bloodlines is created, pretty much Remy line is the way I'm doing mine. Remy line was pretty much made off of one dog, that boy Remy. And the original Razor's Edge being a pit bull bloodline, it was a lot more toned and everything than it is now. Wait a minute. But Razor's Edge is going to be mostly known for XXL, XL or XXL, bigger dogs, bigger muscular dogs. Let him go. That boy pulling me all over here. So what Hardcore Bully wants to be known for the standards. There's bloodlines where Mr. Miyagi came from. Let's see, Bully Camp. And there's that Mr. Miyagi is the most known out of that bloodline, but that's a bloodline. And that's exotic. Nakamoto bullies, Nakamoto, however you want to say it, they did a lot of exotic bullies. That's a bloodline. But a bloodline is a family of bullies bred to bring out a certain attribute. I say I'm more like Remy line because Remy line pretty much was made off of one dog, which is Remy. That's why most of the dogs in there look like Remy. And every bully line has its own attributes, why it was created. I want to be the most athletic bully line ever created. I want my dogs to be the athletic, so it won't be the way the Razor's Edge looks now. To me, Razor's Edge is a little bit bulkier than mine are. And I don't know how athletic they are. They're not known for that. I don't know what they do with jumping and all that. But this boy here I got jump out of the roof right now. And everything that he's produced will too. So there's reasons to do a bloodline. And first of all, you have to have a specimen either way you do it. A group of specimens. It's got to be, they already had to have good blood. You just knew how to put them together. It's like a producer. You had all the beats in there. You just knew how to put the pattern together. But that's what has to be done in order to get the best attributes out of a bloodline, a family of dogs. So that's why there is inbreeding, line breeding, and outcrossing involved. This is how you know a female is going in the heat. That's two females there. Pearl, cut it out. Stop. She's going in the heat. So hopefully we'll get some puppies out of her to be some standards too. A good breeding would have been Bo Jackson to her, but that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that would been that's closer than I like to do. I've been over that in another series. Pearl, you hear me say, come here, Pearl, come here. You hear me say stop? Y'all better get out here and cut it out. Come on, legend. Legend say, I ain't do nothing. About to trip me. But to me, the Razor's Edge now, it's not as toned as it was then. It's not, it don't look like a working dog to me now. But the original, of course it was, because it was brought from game pitch and everything. So the original was more working dog. I think the Razor's Edge now is bigger than that. But that's just, I think, because of the class it's known for now. That's why I say I want the standard class for my line. And we are a line right now because we're a family of bullies bred together to get the attributes that we want. We're not a complete line yet, but we are a line right now. A bloodline. And everybody that watches us is part of the movement. And I really think Hardcut Bully is the movement right now. We're trying to make this thing a whole healthy situation. I'm not a dog breeder at all. So I would have just went and got me a pair of dogs and start dog breeding. Selling puppies, you know. What I'm trying to do is change the game and save the bully, health of the bully. And I figured the best way to do that is to build a bloodline. But I had several different plans. Don't let me just tell you that. I did have different plans. But it's when you get a certain quarterback, you change the game plans. So I already had King Creed. And when I ended up getting Bo Jackson, I had to change the game plan. We start going down the field after that. We could run up the gut after that. So once I got Bo Jackson here and King Creed here, and I already had Scatterman, that I had enough blood on the yard. Well, I got King Creed and Pearl, so I had enough blood on the yard to start a line, and that's what we did. These dogs that you see are part of just some keepers that we kept, but all the litters was good. These are just some keepers that we kept. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, is all of your dogs from the same litter? That is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Maybe he was trying to say from the same line. Because all these different dogs, different sizes, different ages, how would they be from the same litter, man? Y'all ask some crazy stuff sometimes. But this is a bloodline, and you part of the movement, man. You part of the Hardcut Bully movement. All of the people that get puppies from us, we spreading this around the world. You can get a stud from us right now. I still got a $750 stud fee for the next year. Everybody but King Creed. That's a deal. And if they buy a pup from me or not, I'm telling you, I'm not a puppy seller. I'm still gonna keep pushing. I'll give every kid at the Boys and Girls Club a bully before I go out of business. So we ain't got no problem. But if you don't buy a bully from me or not, you have learned a whole lot by watching our channel. And that's all I need to do to change the game. They was looking at colors when I got into this. Now they looking at structures. So we passed the days of the stack off. That's how it started when we passed that now. You gotta start going for confirmation. And that's what I'll show live on the air, how to do this bloodline and build it towards confirmation and not stack offs. proof's in the pudding. We can pull out any group of bullies at any day and have a nice representation of the breed, and that's why this is a good line. If it wasn't, that would have just been me collecting a bunch of bullies together. That doesn't prove anything but that I got a good eye. But these are produced here. So we're doing good with the line. Things are coming right along. So when y'all get through messing around, sitting around, playing around, come on off the bench for the big win, man. Get you some hard cut. So